Okay, keeping it human with bots, AI, and customer experience. I'm Lizzie. I'm a developer evangelist at a company called Twilio. How many of you have used it? Nice. Well, if you want to have fun with it, here's a promo code for 20 pounds. Chatbots versus London. Sorry, I'm based in San Francisco, so had to think about that. And you can also share it. I'll post it somewhere. Yes, and that's my email. And you can find me online at Lizzie Pika. I like Pikachu. Okay. Now, I have a question. What do you all look for in a best friend?
Trust.
Trust. Anyone else?
Kindness.
Kindness. One more.
Funny.
Funny. Okay. Those are all good. We also like to look for people who are available 24/7. They're supportive. They're empowering. And today, people expect that from customer experience as well. Someone who's there at 5 a.m. Okay. Now, yes. So customers want you available 24/7 in the morning, available all the time. And this isn't very easy to do. It costs money if you're a person. And to keep customers happy, how can you fix this? So we've tried bots and IVRs, but what's the problem with them? Bots don't always know all the answers. Sometimes bots get stuck. Sometimes you want to pass it off to a human. How can we fix that? Well, so bots get stuck, as Winnie the Pooh does. I like Disney, if you can't tell. Okay. And one time, personal story, I was ordering pizza, and I was talking with a bot, and I wanted something more complicated. I was like Hawaiian, but with this special sauce from this other pizza. And the bot was like, got stuck. And we got into this loop, and I kept having to repeat myself, but the bot kept getting stuck and sending me back to the beginning. And I was like, this isn't a good experience. So bots have overpromised, but underdelivered, because bot building tools focus on the builder and the tools, the tech, not on the customer, not on the person ordering the pizza, which is what they should have been doing. So, to serve your customers better, you want to be available at all times. You want your customers to get answers quickly, be able to transfer to a human for a seamless experience, and that is the fallback. But you don't want people to know that it is a fallback. So Twilio has introduced Autopilot, which is a conversational AI platform to serve customers at scale, 24/7. So you can write code once and deploy and have an SMS bot, a voice bot, so you can call it, text it, be on Line Messenger, Facebook Messenger, Alexa, and more. So bots, you need natural language understanding, state management to keep track of where you are in a conversation or experience. That was not the case with the pizza story. Business logic programmability, and channel integrations. Autopilot offers all of that. So let's go into a demo and do it live. Okay, so here we have Deep Table, the world's best restaurant. We're going to automate this flow. You either want today's specials or to make your reservation. Okay, here we go. We're going to make a new assistant, and you give it a name, but I already have one called Chatbots and Voice Assistants London, but don't worry, it's like empty. Is this big enough? Let's make this full screen. Okay, so first off, we have channels, and we're going to make this a programmable voice bot. And we're going to take this voice URL, copy it, and put it with a phone number. And this is an American phone number because I'm going to be testing it. But of course, you can use any phone number you want that you buy with Twilio, including one that you buy with the promo code you just used, or you have it now. Okay. So in Task Builder, we're going to add a task. And the first one we want is make reservation. Add task. And first off, if you called the number right now, it would say, this is your new task. But we don't want that. Here, I'm going to copy and paste code because that's what all good developers do. And also because we have time constraints. Okay. So what does this do? We're going to collect information and say, great. If someone asks, like, I want to make a reservation, it will say, great, I can help you with that. And collect your first name, of type Twilio.firstname, what day would you like it for, what time, and then we also want to have, we're going to ask, how big is your party size? And that's going to be of type Twilio.number. And then after that, we're going to route it to this URL of a Twilio function, and it's going to collect whatever the user said in the phone call, like the name, date, time, party size, and then read it back so the user knows that the bot got the information. So we're going to redirect that. JSON error. Oh, I always get these errors. Question.
It's like you're missing the curly brace.
Yeah.
Just after the type. And then the curly brace for closing.
That one? Oh, name. Name. Party size.
Curly brace the other way.
This one?
I think so.
Where?
Close the question.
That's not close there. Okay.
It's like group debugging. So it's great. There's a prize. The person that gets it gets a prize. So
Group programming.
Nice bracket.
it's a bracket. Which bracket? Anyone could say that. There's a comma. Like
Even in IKEA furniture.
Where the red cross on the left is.
Okay. Anyways,
Cool.
that's the worst. That happens fairly often, unfortunately. And
we love live demos. And now we know that you're not faking it because
I'm not.
otherwise, you
Okay.
know.
And now we're going to add some samples. So how does the bot know when to go to that function? We're going to say, if someone says make reservation, I want to make a reservation, book a table, etc., it will know that you want to make a reservation. And then we're going to add another task of specials. Get specials. And we have more. Get today's special. And we're going to say the specials for today are fish and chips. That's what I think of when I think of British food. I'm sorry. And we're going to do listen and set that equal to true. So after you ask for the specials, you can also continue the conversation. And we're going to save that. Save. And add some samples. So that the bot knows if you say any of these, you'll get some samples. And then we're going to do a hello world that just says, welcome to Deep Table. And then listen is set to true. So that the conversation can continue. Oh, I hate curly brackets. Okay. So we're going to save that. Save. Save. And deploy it. So, where's the endpoint? 2. Oh, I don't think. 3, 5. I'm bad with numbers. Okay. So it is building, and I'm going to call the number that we hooked up.
Welcome to Deep Table.
Okay. What are today's specials?
The specials for today: fish and chips.
Nice. I'd like to make a reservation.
Great, I can help you with that. What's your first name?
Lizzie.
What day would you like your reservation for?
Sunday, August 2nd,
Great, at what time?
7 p.m.
For how many people?
10 people.
I'm sorry, can you please say that again?
10 people.
I still didn't catch that.
I think you just want a number.
Enter the wrong number.
5.
Just sit down.
Okay, Libby. Your reservation for August 2nd, 2019 at 19 p.m. for 5 people is now confirmed. Thank you for booking with us.
Besides curly braces, I hope you can see how easy it is to make your own bot with Autopilot. You can send a lot of messages, phone calls, Facebook Messenger messages with the promo code from the beginning. I'm Lizzie. I'll be here tonight. Thank you.
Do you have time for a few questions? Is that
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
Anyone got some questions? Just someone pick themselves. Go first.
Sorry, why did it say Right. Okay.
Can you say it louder so everyone can
Well,
hear?
when she said 10 people, it didn't work.
Right.
So I wanted to know why that didn't work.
Sometimes I'm just not speaking clearly.
Yeah.
It doesn't always recognize everything, but usually 10 works. Usually you just have to
So
repeat
that is
yourself.
what people.
Sometimes you don't need to say people, but you can usually.
Cool.
Usually it will just parse out the number because it was expecting a number. Because I said expect this type.
Right. Yep.
So my question is, where was the AI in that? You know the example you gave of Winnie the Pooh getting stuck in the hole?
Yeah.
How was that different? I mean, what happened in that demo which showed some AI helping you out of a hole?
The demo did not show AI, but every time the bot is used, it gets smarter. So you have to have at least 10 samples, which are like what the bot is expecting, or different variations. So like, I want a reservation please, etc. You just start out with like say 10, and then the more it hears, the smarter it gets. So it learns to parse out for like different words and keywords.
Go on.
Yeah, so to add to that, so that's your own in-house NLU you're using? Yeah, that's your own natural language understanding tool that you're using in-house?
Yes.
Yeah, and so, again, like on the demo, you can just put in your 10 instances or training samples, and that should iron that out.
Yes.
Great.
Do you get confidence levels back from the system, like when it picks an intent? So tells you how likely it is that it thinks you said that. And also where it was asking a lot of follow-up questions, like how's that handled? Did you kind of program all of that, or is it doing some kind of clever dialogue management where it knows that there's kind of certain attributes it's trying to collect and it's kind of asking for those?
What was the first question again?
Confidence levels.
Confidence. It does not, but it is in beta, and I will take that back to the team, because that's nice. What was the second one again?
Like dialogue management, like where it's asking for follow-up, like fulfillment.
That was in the Twilio function,
Yeah.
the code that it was pointed at, or not pointed at, in the task.
Mm-hmm.
So it expected different sentences to be said. So
Right, and so
question-
so you could
collective.
say all of that information in one utterance, and it would handle that and fill it all.
It would not, so it needed to be split up, because
Okay.
it wanted to parse out
Okay.
each individual answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So it's really nice. I like it ties everything together and it's clearly quick. Why would you, like, what is Twilio's view on this? Why would you use this versus IBM Watson or Lewis or Amazon Lex or Dialogflow? Like, what's the unique selling point?
This is really easy for you to program, like with and without code, and it works on different platforms. So at the moment, I think IBM Watson does not let you do that as quickly. If you want like phone calls, Facebook Messenger, Line, text
Right.
messages.
And the phone access was a big part of Twilio, right?
Yes.
The other people that he mentioned don't offer you direct access from a phone line anywhere in the world.
You talked about preserving state. Can I preserve the user state between sessions? So if a call drops, can I then have the user pick up the call and finish their order or whatever?
Not at the moment.
Does it not just get right out of the JSON again?
Then it would go back to the beginning,
Okay.
like the hello world,
Okay.
and then you would have to start over if the call's dropped.
Do you get like a report? Oh, sorry. Do you get like a report when someone's stuck on a question? Because in the case you were saying 10 people, do we get like a feedback saying, hey, we get like 5 users, 10 users on a daily basis who get stuck on that kind of question? Maybe we should work on that.
You could get that in the autopilot console. Like you could get logs of like what is said and what questions people are on and where they go.
Yeah, go ahead. If you have repetitions like that, is it able to program to send a call to someone else? So that bot says, I'm very sorry, can I call you to my supervisor? And have a human actually answer that call at that point?
Yes, there's an autopilot action, I believe it's called redirect, and you could redirect to another number.
Is it really machine learning AI that learns from the words and questions, or really someone who sits there back end and see the losses and try to cover them later?
It is machine learning AI. That's why you have to build each time, like different version numbers. And I know the team there is.
Thank you. In the pop maybe? Thank you so much.